All right, welcome to day 3, Irresistible Marketing. In this video, you are going to learn how to lead with connection and service so that you develop hot leads who are ready to hear more about your booked out offer that you created yesterday. So I'm going to cut right to the chase. The most important piece of marketing is visibility. Your clients cannot hire you if they don't know you are there. You have to get visible. You have to be spreading your message. You have to be connecting. The most important thing after that, so you already know that visibility is the most important thing, but the next most important thing is if you're going to get visible, you got to be consistent with it. Consistency with your marketing plan and your visibility strategy. So yes, you need to have a strategy. I help you with that, obviously, but there is going to be no use for that strategy if you are not putting yourself and your business out there in a consistent manner. If you are there one week, but you're gone the next, and then you're there, but then you're not, you're just not going to stay relevant and in front of mind to them. And they will forget you, or they'll see another coach, or they'll see someone else and they're like, ooh, they're there all the time. They must be really serious about this, right? And you don't want to be forgotten, right? So no, you are here to get clients in your business. So obviously you don't want anyone to forget you. So first and foremost, you need to be consistent in your visibility. So how do you be consistent? Well, you need to be consistently creating content. This can be spur of the moment inspiration type content. Remember, we talked about how to access inspiration in day 1, or planned out content. I like to do a combination of both. We're not going to get into the nitty gritty of content creation right now, but you do need to be creating some sort of content pretty much daily. Some people like to batch content. I don't necessarily like to do that. I might write like a couple posts in one day, and then a couple posts the next day, and then just kind of work on those, right? We're not going to talk about that right now, but find a mode of content creation that works for you. So during this challenge, I am challenging you to get visible for 30 days. Put your message out there for 30 days. You could even go live for 30 days. I don't care what you do anything for 30 days. But for the sake of this challenge, you are going to be committing to getting visible for 30 days straight. 30 days straight. Okay? No wavering. It doesn't have to be huge, monumental posts every single day, but you need to be out there every single day for 30 days. You're putting out your message that we were talking about on day 1, and you're putting out your offer, booked out offer that we talked about on day 2 for 30 days. Now, I am all about intentional visibility. You probably see a lot of coaches out there posting their posts all over Facebook groups or on Instagram, but when it lacks intention and direction, it's going to fall flat and not convert into clients. Some of this is mindset, and some of this is creating magnetizing content for your clients, which starts with the clarity of who they are, which we already did that, and what they desire, which we already did that in day 1, right? So how do you be intentional with your visibility and not post for the sake of posting? You lead with service. You lead with connection. First and foremost, you are a coach, and your mission is to change freaking lives, right? Right. Lead with that. Lead with your soul. Lead with your heart. When you lead with that, when you lead with the sale or post hoping to get the sale, it's going to fall flat. They're not going to connect with you on that. Like if you're just showing up and putting out your offer, they won't connect with that. They won't even know you, right? Like if you're just like, wow, here's my offer. They don't know you. All right. You've got to lead with service. You've got to lead with connection. Lead with service and the desire to move and inspire your potential clients to action. Lead with your desire to actually connect with them and feel them, and then they will feel it. And guess what happens when someone reading your post is inspired to take action in their life? And then we feel truly connecting to you. They remember you, they follow you, they join your list, they join your group. And guess what happens if you continue to move them and inspire them? They hire you. That is the key to creating more clients in your business through your visibility, leading with service. But you have to show up. Visibility is crucial. You don't have a business if no one knows about you. Your people are walking around this world right now not getting helped by you because they don't know you exist yet. And that's just not fair. They have to be able to find you. And it starts with consistency and leading with the mindset of service and connection. And want to know my number one tip for connecting with your audience? Showing up, showing who you are, showing up, obviously, showing who you are and speaking from your heart right into the heart of your soulmate clients. You might have guessed it, live video, right? That is my number one tip for connecting to your audience. But you don't have to do live video, right? Like, it's just my favorite way personally. Like, it's my, I honestly feel like it's the best way to deeply connect with your clients. And honestly, like, as a consumer, as a client, that's how I connect with potential coaches. That's how I connect with people that I might want to hire. I watch their lives and I interact with them, right? It just helps me get to know them better. And honestly, I feel the same, that same exchange with my clients. So my advice, create a visibility plan that is going to work for you. Hint, we're going to do that next and in your worksheet, right? And one that you can be consistent with, one that allows you to be you and allows you to show up in an authentic way, and one that gets you in front of your people. It's gotta be true to you. It's gotta feel good. Like, you can't just like I said, I was going to say, there are tons of different ways to get visible. Some coaches like to post multiple times a day on social media, every single place. They can do that. It works for them. They can be consistent with it. It's not something that works for me, right? Like, I had to find something that I could be consistent with. But you might not be able to keep up with that either. And that's okay. The key is choosing a visibility plan that works for you and executing that for 30 days at a time. I love to say hit 90-day goals, but if you just focus on 10 days, 15 days, 30 days in a row, you are going to see some serious momentum. And this is why we do these 30-day strategy calls at the end of every month in Emerge, so that you can kind of check in with your visibility plan and see what's working and see what's not, and then make any tweaks and changes that you want to, and go out there and freaking execute the next 30 days. All right, so now let's dive into creating your visibility plan. I'm going to give you the worksheet below, click on that, but I'm going to just walk you through some of the questions that are on there right now. So what type of visibility feels good to you? Does that include going live, posting long form posts, questions, shorter posts, thought posts that are you're just speaking on your mind? You really think about what feels good to you. And then I also want you to notice what you like from other coaches. Coaches that you follow, coaches that you admire, like, what are they doing that draws you in? Like, shorter posts or thought posts. One of the things that I noticed is I got drawn to coaches that just do like one-liners, and it just seemed like that's what they were just thinking of in the moment. I'm like, oh my gosh, I should do more of that, right? Because that's what I was drawn to, and I really noticed that. So I want you to notice what you're drawn to in the coaches that you follow. Next, where are you going to post? We covered this on when you chose your platform in the pre-work, but there are different places on a platform: groups, stories, pages, etc. So make sure that you're very specific. If you're using Facebook groups, which groups are you going to post in? Which pages are you going to post on? What hashtags are you going to use if you're using Instagram? Just get really specific with what you are going to do when you get visible and where you're going to do that. Next, how often do you want to post? Like I said before, there are so many ways to post, so find out what will work for you. I'm challenging you to do at least one post in however form it is for at least 30 days. That's it. You can do more than that if that feels good, but you can't do any less than that, all right? So find what feels good to you. Lastly, how are you going to create this habit of posting and getting visible? Like I said, 30 days, girl, that's it. Like 30 days. So you need to create the habit around I said that's it. When everyone's like, wow, that's a lot of days. Do it one day at a time, but know that you have to create this habit. Habits form in like 14 to 21 days. So you've got to push through it, and you've got to get over that hump when you don't want to do it. You've got to commit to yourself, and you've got to do it. There's a lot of mindset around that, and that's why we really focus on mindset inside of Emerge as well. So I want you to brainstorm how you are going to create that habit and what you are going to do in your schedule during the day to make sure that you are getting visible. All right, so now go out and create your visibility plan and tell us about it in the group, and I can't wait to see what you have cooking.